Hello, I'm BX Toycat, and welcome back to Q&A Saturday. Q&A Saturday is a weekly series I run on my channel where I answer your questions about a variety of subjects, usually centered around the next update coming out for Minecraft on the consoles. We're currently calling that next update TU47, or I guess we really should call it TU46, because we don't know for sure there'll be another bug fix. But yeah, we're calling it TU46/TU47, and all these questions coming about that update, or about just the universe and life in general. So yeah, some of these questions came on from Twitter this week. If you don't know, @IBXToycat is my Twitter handle. If you follow there, you'll get these occasional, Q&A Saturday posts. You'll also get video posts, stuff about my life. It's really like the other half of YouTube, and I'd recommend following me. But either way, I hope you do enjoy this video. Like it if you do like it, because it helps out the channel, and lets know you do like the Q&As and stuff, because I think they're kind of fun, and hopefully all of you do too. But with that said, let's get straight into the first question already, shall we? And let's start with, this one, which comes in from Javier Herrera. I hope I got that pronunciation right, who says, #Q&A. Do you think they'll add a copy map option? The creator of the map must give permission to allow them to copy the map, and once you copy it, you can't copy a map that's been copied. So I think what he's basically saying here is, do you think they should add a copy where as a way to get, I guess, map sharing? Because map sharing on console is one of the big things that I think the game needs to allow, more user content to get out there in the wild. I think there's a couple of reasons why they necessarily don't focus on it in the way it is, because it'd be a lot of effort. But I think this way that you just said is perhaps the best idea ever, because it'd be relatively easy. Because you've got to think, when you join someone else's world, you're already loading those chunks into your console, at least in the RAM form of things, and I think it wouldn't be too much effort to just download the entire world from them for them to send the entire thing over. So yeah, I think this is probably one of the best ideas I've seen in some time, and I was like, yeah, that's a really good one. Maybe they should add that. So definitely, I don't know, tweet your idea at 4J, and hopefully someone sees it, and hopefully someone goes, oh, that is a really good idea, or maybe they're working on some form already. But I think this is the best way to get map sharing out there without necessarily having to, have profanity-filled stuff, because if you can only get maps off people that you're friends with, or that you make friends with, I think that you can make a community and share maps, but without, getting the downsides of it all too. So brilliant idea there, Javier. I really think you should tweet that at 4J, and I would love to see that personally. So the answer to this one is, I don't know if it's coming, but I would really, really like it to. And let's move to the second question here, which comes in from ZS Dugs, who asks, @IBXToycat, when do you think you'll be able to move into your house and record videos? So, yeah, basically, if you don't know, I bought a house just over a month ago, it's all finalized, and I can go in there and do stuff now, but it's not, fully fit to record videos in. I mean, it's most of the way there now, electricity's all sorted, the internet's sorted, but there's a few, home improvements that I figured, let's take advantage of the fact that I don't need to live there, because most people, when you buy or rent or whatever a house, you have to move in by this date, or you live on the street until then, but I've been lucky in that I can live with my parents for an extra month and a half, and get some really key stuff done that you couldn't necessarily get done while you're there. I just took out the oven, and there was a week where there was no oven. Now there's a new one, and it's nicer than the old one. There's stuff like that, reworking the bathroom, that I'm getting done now, so that it can be nicer when I actually move in. And obviously, most of my time has to be focused on making videos, so I still make them here. And yeah, it means it's a slower process than most, and it is kind of agonizing, because I want to live in this thing that I've been, building my life around. But, for a little bit, it just means there's going to be a delay. But I'm fine with that, because it means I can keep up the video production stuff. And I think, realistically, to answer the question more directly, when do I think I'll be able to do it? I think it'll be a couple of weeks from now. I think when I come back from Canada, which is going to be just over a week from this video going live, I think then I can go through the last, stretch of just, let's just pack and move everything over and just hope for the best. And that's what I'm going to do, and we will see how that goes, I guess. Side note, if you want a really tiny house update, I got a new fridge as of the day I'm recording this video, and I like the fridge. I'll probably put a picture on screen right now, if I remember. If you see nothing, then Toycat got lazy in editing. With that said, though, let's move to the next question, which comes in from some guy named Mike on Twitter, who says, @IDX what do you think the next console 1.9 screenshot will contain? And then a winking face, because that's what 4J does for all their things. And although a lot of people are going to be like, oh, you must already know because you're making this prediction, I honestly don't get crazy inside information from Microsoft or 4J, as cool as that would be. But yeah, what do I think it will contain? I think it will probably contain dual wielding in some form. They'll be like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if insert character here could have 2 axes on him? And then they'll have one with 2 axes. Actually, they'll do something that actually makes sense, like an axe. I think they'll show off dual wielding in some form, if they intend to put that in the next update. So yeah, my money is on dual wielding, and if I had to put it on a day, I'd say the end of this next week coming. So let's say next Thursday or Friday. That's my prediction right now. Let's see if any of it comes true, and if it does, then I guess Toycat can predict lottery numbers or something. So yeah, that's what I'm going to guess for the next console 1.9 screenshot of TU46 or 47, whatever we're calling it right now. Well, the next question comes in from Elliot Hool, who says, @IBXToycat, what do you get your GCSE in, or what did you get? Oh yeah, what did you get your GCSEs in? E.g., English, computer science, etc. So yeah, to answer your question, because again, I guess a lot of people have either just finished their GCSEs, just doing them, or somewhere in that process, because it's a big stretch of UK schooling real life, and it's like one of the bigger deals. Yeah, I got quite a lot of GCSEs actually. Like I barely scraped into the C territory for lots of them, but I got something like, I think it's 11 once you add them all up, in like maths, English, maths, additional science, and you know, IT and business. I got a bunch in business. But yeah, that's I think that's roughly what it is. And just for a couple of fun ones, I got a G in history, which does count as a qualification as far as like a whole bunch of things are considered. So if you didn't know you could get the G grade, apparently it exists, and I have no idea why, because every time I've shown it to someone, they're like, I mean, that counts, but they'll like kind of slide off the side and say, let's just put that over there for now though. And yeah, the other thing that I'm going to recommend, just in case this can help anyone out there, so BTECs have some value, I think, once you get to like, I don't know what the level is, like 3 or 4 or something, but the level of BTEC they'll try and sell you is a GCSE equivalent in school. That is a lie. That is a lie your school will tell you because they're doing a BTEC course and they really swear it's important. No one ever seems to think they're important, at least not in my experience. So pro tip, if your school are like, well, BTECs are so important, then go, no, I know you're tricked here, school, you're trying to scam me. So, and then you move on to a different subject. So maybe that's useful, maybe I just insulted someone's thing. Again, I think there is a certain level where it's important, but there is a level where no one actually cares about them, and they'll say it's like 4 GCSE equivalents, but then it's worthless. And that's how it's been for me. I have like 7 of those or something like that. I don't know why they gave out so many. They're like, oh, this is like 7 or 5 GCSEs or something, but it's worthless. So there's my little school rant, because I hate how they like, you have no idea because you're a school kid, but they force down a qualification that has no value to you. Anyway, that said, let's move to the next question, which comes in from Billy's personal Twitter. Yes, I'm very passionate about the UK school system, who says, at IDX Stray will you play another Hypixel UHC? I can help you. So he's referencing the time, every now and then I'll do like secret streams on YouTube, like that don't turn into videos, because I don't necessarily think they'll make great videos, and in one of them I played just Hypixel UHC. I was like, I'm not going to learn any of the rules, I'm not going to learn any of this stuff, I'm just going to go and play, and it was a horrible experience, as you might guess, like not knowing anything and just trying to play, because not only did I get stream sniped, like some people in the game could see where I was and stuff, but I decided, you know what, this guy has iron armor and I only have a stone sword, but let's see what happens. I did pretty well, because I snuck up on him and all that stuff, but apparently, yeah, armor is pretty necessary. So, I might play another one if I'm doing another, like, Minecraft PC stream, and I'm just playing and goofing around, but I don't think I'll do very well, because it's one of those game modes you need a lot of training for, and I don't really care to train to do it. So, I might do it, you might see in the stream, but I don't ever think that it will be amazing. That's my personal little thing right here. So, let's move to the next question, which comes in from I Like Trains. Toycat must be extremely rich. How does he buy every map pack that comes out? Yeah, map packs are like, you know, it's like $7.99 for the season pass. That's a lot of money. In all seriousness, though, you know, I get $7.99 is a lot of money for some people, but because obviously this is my, like, you know, my thing, it's worth spending the $7.99, even if I don't necessarily think that it is $7.99 worth of value, because I can make the videos on it, and I need to get that stuff to show you. Like, for instance, every texture pack that comes out, even the ones I hate, like the Candyland texture pack or whatever else, I'll buy them just to, you know, to give them a full experience, to see if they're worth anything, because if I can, you know, if I can spend 99p to save 50 people spending 99p and getting an awful texture pack, I think that's money well spent personally. So yeah, that's why I don't think I have every piece of DLC. I stopped buying the skin packs a long time ago, but I think I have every texture pack and mashup pack. Oh, and recently, since maybe like 6 months ago, again, since I went to the battle event, 4J sent me codes for every map pack, or every, you know, skin pack, or every, not skin packs, but like texture pack, so I can I can give away some codes, and I can also get them for free. So yeah, that's how I afford the grand cost that is like £2.99 for like once every 3 months, and I do it so that I can kind of help you guys see what's in there, so you can decide whether it's worth your money or not, because again, $2.99 doesn't seem like a lot, but it kind of is, because you have to go to the store and do this and do that, or just have you, whatever it is though. Yeah, hopefully that answers your question. Maybe it was sarcastic and I shouldn't have picked it up, I don't even know, but let's move to the next one here, which comes in from the Dragon Man Gaming, who says, hi, Toycat, do you think tournaments would be good if they added to Minecraft? Oh my god, I wish they... Okay, let's read the second one first. 2, what is your biggest achievement? I assume they mean in Minecraft, and not just, like, the achievements outside of it, because I think the biggest one is for, like, killing the Wither, right? Oh no, it's for level 4 Beacon, which I guess would be that, which might be one of my biggest achievements, actually, because that thing took, like, 2,000 iron. I was just mining iron and working that for so long. But yeah, I think my biggest achievement in Minecraft is the sugarcane farm. Obviously, you've all seen it this most recent week. And do you think tournaments would be a good idea? Yes. I would love if there was some form of tournament combat system in the game. And the funny thing is, I was so sure Battle would launch with it. So, basically, if you don't know, when they announced Battle, it was pretty much the exact same time that Microsoft or the Xbox One or whoever is in charge of Xbox announcements, they announced there was something called Arena Mode for Minecraft Xbox. Sorry, for just Xbox in general, not Minecraft Xbox. And that sounded so cool. And I was like, these things have to be linked. Are they taking Minecraft competitive? Because then in every interview they did, whoever was out there, I think it was Roger Carpenter, was like, oh yeah, it would be cool if the community did that. And I was like, this is such a golden idea, but it never went anywhere. And I'm hoping that at some point, like a big selling point of Arena becomes, play your Minecraft battle against friends and stuff. I don't know if there's like a solid way to do it, because you'd need to have like a fair connection, but I would love to play any form of tournament in Minecraft. I love taking Minecraft competitive every now and then, and I think that would be a golden idea. But yeah, I can gush about this for like hours, but because Q&As aren't necessarily meant to be hours long, let's move on to the next question, shall we? Which comes in from Genevieve Lund. I hope I said your name right. If I don't say these names right, then I'm so sorry. But again, I've never heard it said. It's just in words on the screen. And they say at IBX Toycat. Can't say my own name either. So if you had to become a sandwich, what sandwich would you choose to live the rest of your life as? So here's the thing, you gotta be really tactical about this. If you're gonna be a sandwich the rest of your life, I'm assuming you're being a sentient sandwich. Because if you're just a non-sentient sandwich, then whatever. It doesn't matter. I'll be a bacon sandwich and just get eaten in 10 seconds. Done. Easy stuff. But if I'm a sentient sandwich, like I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna think about stuff, you gotta think a sandwich that ages well. Because some sandwiches, like, if you go with like white bread and like some salad, which will age really quickly, and like fish, then within like 2 days you'll smell, someone will throw you in the bin, and you'll leave a bad life. But if you're just a really well aging sandwich, like I know ham and mustard. I don't know if that. I've never left a sandwich out for several days because most of the time I eat them. But I think you want a well-aging sandwich so that you can make the most of your life as a reasonably healthy snack or something like that. That's my ridiculous question for this week. No travel stuff, because instead we've got one from Volley Gaming who says, at IBX Toycat, do you think 4J will ever introduce a field of view slider? It's been on the PC version for a long time. So, to answer your question directly, no. To answer your question in a little bit more detail, basically console games rarely have field of view sliders. Think of any game on console. I think maybe GTA has one, I could be really mistaken on that, but very few games have field of view sliders on the console, and there's a few reasons for this. The first one is that you're generally assumed to be a fixed distance away from your TV. So the reason PC games have field of view sliders is because, so field of view, if you don't know, it's the, just in case, again, if you're on console, you might not know, it's basically a way of determining how much you can see. So in real life, you can see roughly 120 degrees at any time. As I understand, guys, anyway, that could be a little bit off. Let's just say it's 120 degrees. You can see 120 degrees. So that means if you do 3 full rotations, you could see all 360 degrees around you. So anyway, the reason that's significant is because that's your field of view in real life. However, when you're looking at a monitor, you can't see all 120 field of view, or, all 120 degrees or whatever, because, obviously you've got lots of stuff outside the frame. When you're looking at a PC screen, you're really close to it, so you get closer to that. Like some people like 90, some people like 100, whatever it is. Whereas on console, it's generally a much lower amount because you're generally, again, they intend it to be this way, you're sitting on your couch or your sofa or whatever you call that thing that you sit on that's far back from your TV, and it means you want a smaller field of view because it's further away from you. Again, I don't know too much behind the science of why and how that works out, but generally that's why a field of view is like 65 or 70 on the console, and that's why you probably have never noticed an issue of any game, because they all are fit to that same standard and you get used to it if you don't. So yeah, the reason there's not going to be a field of view slider is, one, because it's generally assumed that you don't need one as much, but two, it's because I believe it takes slightly more performance to run on the higher field of views, which means your frame rate could dip, and console games are all about having a consistent experience, especially Minecraft console, which always runs, outside of the breaking Minecraft videos, always runs at 1080p 60 FPS on the Xbox One and PS4. So yeah, simple answer to your question, no. Long answer to your question, no, but no other game does it, and there's good reasons for that, sort of. So, it could come in the far future, but I doubt it's even on their list of things to do. So, yeah, that said, let's move to the final question, shall we, which comes in from Ryan Mira, and it's the most important question of the entire day, because they ask hashtag Q and pineapples. Pineapples or mangoes? So, this one is an easy answer, because pineapple is just the best fruit. If you don't know, pineapples is what we say to signify that the stream's not working, but it's also a delicious fruit. If you haven't eaten pineapple recently, try it again. Like, cut it up yourself, drink pineapple juice, put pineapple juice on the pineapples. Any combination is amazing, and there's like so many health benefits, apparently, I hear. I don't actually care, I just want to eat pineapples. Pineapples, best fruit. Mangoes, they're like this weird place between soft and hard. Don't like it at all. Pineapples, on the other hand, you know what you're biting into, you know it's a great experience, and Yeah, pineapples for president or whatever. Anyway, hope you did all enjoy. By the way, this video was paid for by the Pineapple Society. Anyway, I hope you did all enjoy this week's Q&A Saturday. Like it if you did like it. Share it if you really liked it. And subscribe if you are new around here, because I make videos like this one every single day on my channel, and if you subscribe, you will see those videos every single day on your homepage. Thank you all very much for watching. I'm going to talk slower and slower towards the end of the video, so in case anyone out there's like, I don't know what you just said for those last 40 minutes, maybe the one thing you get from this video is that